Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, December 18th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I allow new perspectives to open new pathways before me. So, Wednesday, what do we have going on today? We've got a little bit of an interesting astro going on today. We have the sun squaring Neptune today, amongst other things, Moon in Leo, bringing on shenanigans. But this Sun-Neptune square definitely brings up some interesting energies. And basically what was coming through was the distortion that we experience, the discrepancy that we experience between what we think life should be and what life is. And Sun in Sagittarius is like, life should be a party, life should be a smorgasbord, orgasborg, if you know what that is from. It should be a parade, it should be fun, etc. And Neptune in Pisces, which is funny because Neptune in Pisces can be like the illusion, is like, no, it actually is all that. Right now, in what you're doing, it's all of those things. And it depends on how you decide to look at it. So we have this discrepancy between what is and what we think should be, and then what really, really is. This soul unfolding energy. And the song, Just Enjoy the Ride, says, stop chasing shadows, just enjoy the ride, popped into my head as I was looking at this. Popped in a few months ago. And again, I feel that thing. It's like, stop thinking that it's supposed to be this thing, and find the jewels, find the passion, find the fun, find the smorgasbord, orgasborg that like actually is. That's some of the work. It's to find all of that in any given moment. Now, the moon in Leo is supporting both layers of this, right? The moon in Leo is supporting the, wait, I think that this should be more fun than it is. And it's also supporting the idea of like, I can find the fun, I can make the fun in this moment. But we're gonna feel some of that like discrepancy and just some of that illusion in and through this square. Now, the nice thing is the square, the peak of it happens at 6:28 a.m. Pacific time. Chances are dreams are gonna illuminate some things, but we may feel through the day, like some of those places where it's like, ugh, I'm not here for this. And Spirit, God, Universe is like, yeah, you are. You're on the front lines for this. Get in there and do the thing. Stop chasing shadows, just enjoy the ride. See where you can find the joy. See where you can find the love. See where you can find the goodness. Now, I will say, there is magic in this energy. And I feel like I keep saying that in Sagittarius. And everybody's like, where is it? It's here. It has been here. But we're entering into the energy of the galactic center. The alleged center of the universe. As if we know enough to know what that is. But, you know, we'll take it for what it is. Center yourself. Center yourself in your magic. As my cat, little lion, makes a lot of noise over there. Center yourself in the magic. Center the magic in yourself. And if you can't find the magic, it's just like that saying, like, the light at the end of the tunnel may be you. The magic that you're looking for may actually be yourself. Remembering that is powerful. Especially if you have a little Merlin cat that's like, pay attention to this while I make lots of noise over here and distract you from all the illusions that are going on around. So Moon in Leo. Moon in Leo is making all of the rest of the connections through the day. The Moon in Leo is connecting to Mars, Mercury, Venus, and Jupiter as we move through the day. And I would say most of these connections are good. Even like the challenge, like an opposition can be a challenge. It still feels good and illuminating. Did I say opposite Mercury? I meant Venus. Moon opposite Venus. Moon and Mars. Moon and Mars happens really early in the morning. So if you are staying up late or if you're getting up early, you may feel that aggro. You may have a little meltdown, but please hold space for your magic after that meltdown. And please let this be a reminder. I always love that quote, like, run as hard as you can towards God, and if you meet somebody who can keep up with you, like, there you go. Like, run towards God, run towards love, find that passion, find that pathway, and like move towards it. And trust, I don't know, trust that heart pulling, trust that heart calling. It will not lead you astray. And I think sometimes those tears are when we've lost our stamina, or we've forgotten and we've started running away from God, from the good, from the joy, from the love. But this is a reminder to move towards it. Moon trine Mercury, amplifying this Mercury. The Mercury shenanigans have not stopped. What did I do today that I was like, oh, that's such a Mercury shenanigan? I think I broke something. There was some kind of shenanigan that happened. I can't think of it right now, but it's amplifying it. And again, Mercury, now direct in Sagittarius, is asking us, what is your perspective? Because your perspective is going to shape everything, and your perspective is going to be what either opens the doors towards the light or not. So it's really going to be up to you. It's always up to you, but this is just amplifying how up to you it is. Moon opposite Venus. This is happening in the afternoon. Venus in Aquarius, Moon in Leo. These energies can work together and just make you feel sparkly and happy. I will tell you, I'm going to a little party for painting ornaments, Christmas ornaments, and I feel like this is going to amplify the energy. But here's the thing that I'm getting with this. Sometimes we get caught up in our differences and we highlight those and like, oh, you're that way and I'm this way. And we cause this divide, and this energy can further this divide, but it can also remind us, like, you're orange and I'm blue, and together these colors are so complementary and like wonderful. How are we going to utilize these energies? It's going to be up to us. And then in the evening, the moon finishes its trajectory through Leo by connecting with Jupiter in Gemini, which is a cheerleader for the Leo. It's a cheerleader for the love. It's a cheerleader for the joy. So you might get a little murky, but as we focus on enjoying the ride, good things are unfolding for us. Now, I know the world is crazy, but your responsibility is the world that you are creating and in the life you're creating, and seeing how that can help support the new world that we're all creating together. Keep that in mind, you know? Your influence is important. You are the solution. The cards are really interesting, but I want to show you this one because it really spoke to me. So it's the Two of Gifts. And how I see it, especially in regards to the scope, is like this thing that's joy, this thing that's love, this thing that feels wonderful, that's a gift. This thing, what is the Mary Oliver poem? She has a poem like this, or a line. It's like, you know, I learned that darkness too was a gift. These challenges, the things that we don't love in the world, any and all of that is also a gift. When things go our way, it's a gift, but the contrast to help us formulate our yeses and our nos, our desires and our no thank yous, that is a gift too. So keep that in mind. What is the gift this day, this season, this year has for you? And how can you elevate from what it's been offering you? So, elevation, moving towards the light, moving at the speed of sound towards the light. We have the Don't Compromise card. And I think we need to, I don't know, lean into that a little bit more in regards to our values, in regards to what we love. Like, lean into those things. Put those things more on a priority list than in the background. Speaking of priority list, we've got body energy, body, mind, spirit, soul, and heart working together in and through these things. Paramount energy. And then we have these old standards that always pull us back in: conditioning and morality. The shoulds are getting together. So that might be the square, that square energy where we feel like we should do or be or have something, and it's tricking us up from all the universe has placed before us. So watch out for where your own shouldy perspective on yourself, maybe you inherited it from somebody, but watch out for where that is narrowing your passageway, blocking the light, blocking the magic that actually is you. Okay, so that's it for today. Let's see how this day unfolds. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. I am offering the 2025 year ahead readings, holiday gift certificates. You can buy a year ahead reading. You can request a year ahead reading from somebody. I do all of that. And besides all that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.